Are you hearing me now? So I've been here for 1 minute talking. Anyways, so good. So that is my official. So people, I did that on purpose, and bear that in the mind, people. I did it on purpose. That was my introduction. I did a the meme. I did a what do you call that? I think that's a mime. That's a mime introduction, people. Don't pay it any mind. That's my introduction. That was my introduction, people. Don't pay it any mind. It was my introduction. Do not play that any mind. So I started off by doing some gesticulations and pointing and yeah, all of that. That's my introduction, people. So thank you very much for joining, people. You know, that's my intro. Sorry, we're stop doing intro with noise and music, and we're stop doing that now. Intro is now all about mine. That's what intros are now about. So don't pay that any mind at all. Don't pay that any mind at all. That was deliberate. Let me tell you from now, that was deliberate, people. Thank you very much for tuning in. That was a deliberate action, people. 1 minute of mute miming. Yeah, so I'm practicing. Yeah, I'm practicing. So no pay that in mind. Anyways, big up, people. Thank you very thank you very much, people, for joining me. As you know, MG Sports TV, people. Looking forward to have a very, very interesting World Cup campaign with you guys. You guys already know that we have a big, big matchup today in the schoolboy football aspect of things. We will be looking on that. Hopefully, I will get somewhat or similar support to that I had in the schoolboy football, even in Premier League and all those coverage that I've done so far. Hopefully, I can get that for the World Cup. So I'm looking forward to get the same or if not similar support going into the World Cup. Welcome, people. Welcome back to our first ever World Cup coverage. We have been watching World Cup for years. Now, someone told me recently that this should have been something that I've been doing for years. Unfortunately, that's also how the world runs, and I'm here now. The best time to do anything in your life, people, is now. Best time to make the right decision right now. So it's never too late. It's never too late for anything at all. So we have a lot of people in the comment section. Gold Jam, big up. YK Neems, big up as well. Marvin Smith, Glenroy Buckley. So big up. AK Respect 14, big up as well. So before I kickstart the campaign, I want to know which team do you guys support? Before I kickstart the campaign, so over the general period, we'll understand who supports which team, what team that team supports. Now, I know me because I'm in similar position where I'm supporting one team and would not mind if another team wins it. Now, let me get it straight first. You already know if it's not Reggae Boyz, that's how it is. But if it's not Reggae Boyz, I'm supporting France. And I would not mind if Argentina wins it solely because it's Messi's last and only World Cup. Now what I want you guys to do in the comment section, hashtag the name of the team you support and also drop the flag in the comment section. I want you guys to do that. I'm going to name it out. I'm going to name out every single person as best as possible. Hashtag the name of the team you support and drop right beside of that the flag of that nation. Name of the team you support and the flag of that nation. Do that for me, please, and let's see how we can kickstart this World Cup fever on a high. We have so many people, the amount of videos I have planned for the day. You already know that. So I'm going to go into the comment section now. I'm looking forward, really looking forward to see what are the let me use my phone because I won't be able to see the hashtag. Big up Tariq. Tariq, me not tell Tariq. I'm just as a Tariq message. Tariq, that was the intro, a meme intro. So if you don't see it next time around, not just one time alone, you get that's for the elites. So because it's my first program, the meme intro is for the first program. The elites alone get the opportunity to see the meme. So in the comment section, and guys, please do hit that like button. I would really appreciate it if you guys show me some level of support by smashing that like button. So let me go into the comment section. I'm using my phone solely because I won't be able to see the what do you call it now? The icon. So I'm using my phone. When I'm using I'm using my phone because of that purpose. All right, so let me look. Let me see. Marvin Smith said, "Good comeback." Christian One Loss said straight Netherlands. Glenroy Buckley said Brazil. Tyreek said Argentina. Nova Ruta said Brazil. Zero FF said France. Richard Stewart said France. Red Skull said Brazil and Argentina. Number one guy said hashtag Jamaica LOL. Well, it can't be on that. I'm hashtag Jamaica as well. Tariq said hashtag Argentina. Number one guy said Germany. Tariq said hashtag Argentina again. Navarre said Argentina. Navarre, what team you support? Nikki Eden said Germany. Katie and Clark said hashtag Brazil. King J. King Taj said Mexico. Mexico. Interesting. Someone should be cleaning. Anyway. Camisa said hashtag Argentina. Gold Jam said my team is Germany and England. I would not mind if Senegal wins. Navarre said two teams. Del J Gaming said Argentina and Denmark. Tariq said I'm not seeing Sadio Mane. True. Timmy said England. Navarre said Brazil and Argentina. So Navarre, you support the two South American, the two biggest names in South American football. That's Brazil and Argentina. Dan Angelo said Argentina to win, Senegal outsider. No, a lot of people are talking about Argentina. Basically, most persons have already handed the trophy to Argentina. I'm seeing comments in them that they're the most perfect team. They have done everything right so far. It's interesting. Travis Pessoa, big up. Brazil run football in the world. 5-star generals going for the 6th in Qatar. So Travis, do you believe that Brazil this time around has the total quality to take it this time? Kylian Mbappe, France I win World Cup. Number one guy said, how man fi support Argentina and Brazil, something right. Yeah, me tell him. So you can't support the two South American nations, them. Two of the biggest names in football. And Navarre said, me have the team flag on my house. Can you imagine? Alright. So people, let me give you a small breakdown. If you can, please give us a small breakdown of the reason why you support the team in the comment section. I'm going to read it out so a lot of people can understand the reason why you would support that team in particular. So I'm going to start off by telling you guys the reason why I am a France supporter. Now, in 2002, there was this particular game between Arsenal and Manchester United, and I think that was on the first Premier League match I have ever watched. One of the first Premier League. So that's when I started to watch Premier League. Yes, people, me a young bird. Then at the time, me a little bit of baby. Quite young. On that day, my uncle was watching. Well, not really my uncle, but I call him uncle. Everybody else call him uncle. Was watching Arsenal versus Manchester United. I think he was a Manchester United supporter. And same time when I turned on the TV, when he called me to watch a game, I saw Thierry Henry score a goal. I'm like, wow. When I'm young, I said, hey, that's a good goal. And since then, I have felt that attachment toward Thierry Henry as my overall most favorite footballer of all time. He's the one who really, really captivated me in the watching football. And since then, because Thierry Henry was playing for Arsenal, I got stuck with Arsenal. And then now he started playing for France because it's France's national team. I got stuck with France as well. So since then, I've been supporting Arsenal and France. So that is my reason for supporting Arsenal and also my whole reason for supporting France, all because of Thierry Henry. I've seen both teams in their highs and their lows through the years. But I've been to Reggae Boyz match from them time, so because Reggae Boyz never really not qualify, I was watching the games but they never qualify. Frustration, but I still support them. Don't know my own nation, so I have to respect them. But at the time come, they're not in the World Cup. If them not World Cup, me can't tell her. No other team, no France, despite anything, no France. But for sure, it is France versus France and Arsenal, and that is how I started supporting both teams. Bless up to everyone who's coming in. David Beckham, bless up. So that is why I end up supporting France. So people, in a short tale, just give us the reason why you support that particular team. Timmy said England. Dan Angelo said Argentina to win. Senegal outside. I just read that. Let me see where I reach. Ice Kings. Yes, Ice King. I'm going to that game in particular. Travis said, MJ said, bless up. Oh, just read that a while ago. Argentina team is playing for Messi to win the World Cup. The other teams are playing to win the World Cup for their countries and fans. That's interesting. That's an interesting take. Very, very interesting take. Don't you think that the team is playing to win it as well? Because if Messi win it, them win it. I do think that they're playing to win it. But they have something to drive them forward. And that's going to be an interesting one for Argentina. In specific, they have something to drive them forward. Guys, please keep on smashing the like button, people. Please. Navarre said because Brazil win in 2008 World Cup. What are you talking about, Navarre? Which 2008? Mbappe said, Kylian Mbappe said, may I bring France from 2013? Oh, interesting. David said, bless up MG. Navarre said, we bring Brazil from 2018. And from when I bring Italy. From Argentina. Gamebirds, big up. Gamebirds with the Argentina flag. Dan Angelo said, Argentina have a very balanced team. That's true. I think a lot of the teams are quite balanced now. Pebble Liverpool said, reason why I support Germany because my whole community support Brazil. So you just go against the grain. So one time, a Germany did flag up Brazil. And it wasn't the Germany that gave Brazil a real whopping. So imagine in the entire community, Pebble, are you alone a support, a celebrate? That could have been detrimental. Kadian, Kadian. Oh, okay. Why is it Kadian? Is it Kadian? Kadian Clark, growing up Brazilian football, that's all I learned to play. Oh, interesting. Kylian Mbappe said France might not have Pogba and Kante, but we're still looking good. We still have a solid unit, man. My fear is the World Cup. When I call it the World Cup curse, where once they win it the previous World Cup year, the next World Cup year, now I'll drop out of the first group. That is my only fear. That's my only fear. Number one guy said, true, if Jamaica was in the World Cup, who named Germany? Yeah, true. Dan Angelo said, France good side, but no unity amongst players. Why I said that? Where do you get that from? David Beckham said, Argentina will always be in my heart. This is where the love came from. The way they play and the culture, it is beautiful. Tariq said, the reason why I said Argentina and Messi is because when I saw the goal Messi scored against Bayern in the Champions League final. Oh, so you recently started supporting Argentina. Okay. Navarre said 2008. What happened in 2008, Navarre? Number one guy said, I support Germany because my father always support them from 2006 days. Oh, understandable. Kylian Mbappe said 7-1. Yes. So that means I'm alone that support, man. Cavon Scholes, big up. This World Cup will be a different one because it's more younger talent and more exciting play style of play or playoff style. I think you'd say style of play. That's an interesting take. Listen, my issue with this World Cup is that it's in the middle of the season. That's my biggest issue. Nothing. I'm okay with it every single day. I see a lot of media coming up with different aspects, stating different things surrounding a lot of different political, and I stay away as best as possible as a media outlet from the political aspect. if you are watching my program for a long while, you realize even with the Reggae Boys, I see away from the political aspect, the political discussions. I tend to go towards more so the footballing aspects of it. Big up Fresh God, massive respect. Thank you very much for tuning in. He said touch the like button as you guys reaching. A lot of respect. Also considering to subscribing to the channel as well. People, if you're watching the stream and haven't liked up the stream as yet, please do so for a small sec. And thanks. Hit the like button if you love the content. Massive growth on the channel, 21k. And people, as you guys know, we have hit the 21,000 subscriber margin, which is quite critical in us progressing and growing as a channel. As you guys know, my main target by the 1st of January should be 25,000 subscriber, and we are 4,000 subscriber closer. Well, is it 4,000? We are 3,900 and something subscriber closer to that mark. We are quite closer to that mark. Now, let me get into some details of what of the expectations. So, someone said I should do a total prediction of who might win it. Now, that would be unfair. Let me tell you why that would be very unfair. Even though I can do it with the schoolboy football and other competition, it's difficult. It's really difficult. Owing to the fact that I'm going to have a little bit of bias towards my team. But if I should say a team is going to win this World Cup, I do believe that Argentina and Brazil are the two teams that are looking likely to go to the finals. I'm a big supporter of France. And remember, there's a curse at present moment that is against France. And that is advancing from the group stage first before you can consider doing anything else. France, you have to come out of the group stage first and break the curse. You have to come out of the group stage first and break the curse. David Beckham said, football has evolved. It is more about who wants it now. You see so much big teams and they drop out. The underdogs are careful. They always surprise. Now, what I've understand about, specifically on the international level, the underdogs approach to the games tentatively are about how close they can keep the game and see if the best they can actually get away with something from that game in all aspects. And that's fine. That's totally fine. That is football, and that's how football is played. So, in totality, I was saying that I'm looking at Brazil, Argentina finals. I'm looking at that because those are the two most informed teams on the international level. Argentina has broken the longest win record in an international competition, on international stage. They have won roughly about 36 games. They have gone 36 games now unbeaten. That is huge. That is huge. So they are setting records at this present moment. So going to this competition, they are the most informed team going to the World Cup. So that's something to look forward to. Raheem Foiga said, Argentina team has is full of underrated talent. No one even noticed them. I don't think so. There's no way you can go. I think they're like 3 years now. They haven't lost a game. I don't think that people are really not noticing that. I highly doubt it. Nevertheless, we have a lot to look at and discuss same way. We still have a lot. Dan Angelo said, watch out for Denmark and Holland. Interesting, Holland. Interesting. We will see. Cavan Skull said, this World Cup is hard to predict because all teams are going all out. Look how Belgium lost to Egypt, and we expect Belgium to win. Don't be fooled. That Egypt team is a good team. A team, I would say, my underdog for this World Cup is Ghana. Ghana are my underdog for this World Cup. They are my dark horse. They are the one that I'm saying. If a surprise should pop up, it will be Ghana. Yes, I strongly believe so. If you look at the quality that team possesses, I'm telling the people, it is unbelievable. The amount of quality. Ryan Forever said Morocco is the dark horse. That's interesting as well. David said, especially Dybala, I wish we could have seen more of him injury prone. That's how it is. That's how it is. That's how it is. Big up at Chile. Been a while. Hopefully you're doing good, my brother. At Chile said Ghana to kick out Portugal. We will see. We will see. Not sure if that's gonna happen though. Alright, so let's get to the first match of the competition, people. We want to get to the first match of the competition and we want to see what things are looking like. So let me see if I can bring that up. Good. Let's see if I can bring that up. So as you guys can see up top, just above me up there, we're going to run through some of the aspects of the World Cup. There's a lot of coverage in regards to how nice the stadiums are, how everything look. As you can see, the first match is 0 days, 22 hours, and 52 minutes. First match of the tournament is going to be Qatar versus Ecuador. Home team, home nation, kick-starting the campaign. Home team kickstarting the campaign. As you can see, people, that's just above me. So I'm making it quite close. So I'm kind of put myself just a little bit below it. So what I want you guys to look at, we're going to now look at the matchups. If there's a head-to-head available, we will see it. But we're going to look at the forms that each team are coming into this competition. It is a big stage, people. It is a big stage. And there's a lot on the line here for both teams. Now, let's have a run through. There's a lot of people, there's more people in the comment section. Help me 100. Thank you very much for coming through. World Cup is here. Kavan said Senegal is an underdog as well. Elmi said all professional today, sir. Yes, it's all professional today. British Gunners, Bloomfield said big up MG. Thank you very much for joining, British. Kavan School said no bro, Ghana can never beat my Portugal team. Davian said which channel is carrying World Cup? In Jamaica, you will be able to watch it on CVM TV. For me, I don't have normal TV and I don't have cable TV, so I stream all games. Mmepa said Qatar for the first win. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be really interesting. Actually said Ecuador is a decent team. Meanwhile, Qatar is a host. It could go both ways. David Beckham said Qatar will win. Davian said respect MG, my respect, my brother. So let me just drop it in the poll. Who's gonna win this one? Let me put Qatar. Ecuador. Or it's going to be a draw match. So people, I'll be really, really pleased if you participate in the poll. I just dropped the poll in the comment section. Actually said CVM main problem when last that worked for me. LOL. A lot of people don't really watch traditional television again. Kylian Mbappe said, remember when Russia was the host? Look how far they went. That's interesting as well. Help me 100 said, lots of bets are placed today by 20 million plus Americans. Oh, interesting. Ryan Forever said exactly Mbappe. Davian said 1-1 draw. See, a lot of people are in favor of Ecuador winning actually. So we're going to close out that poll. So there's only one game, people. We're going to take our time going through. I will also run through your predictions. I will definitely do so. Now, also, I'm going to run through as I said, the matchups, the overview of the game coming up to this competition. I think it's very, very important that we do so. This will give us an insight on what to expect from both teams. So let's have a look at the stats between both teams. Head to head, apparently they have never met before, but let's look at the running to this matchup. So apparently unknown stadium. Last game for this is a Qatar run up to this competition. So this is the last 5 matchup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They played actually against a club, that's Lazio, that game draw nil. They played against Jamaica, that game drew 1-1. They played also against Canada, that game drew 2. They won. Canada won that game 2-0. They also played against Chile, and that game drew 2-2. Then they also went ahead and played against Guatemala, and they defeated Guatemala 2-0. So in the last 5 games that they have played, that's Qatar have played, it has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1 win. 1, 2, 3 draw, and 1 defeat. So relatively, that's in a fairly okay region. So let's have a look now at what Ecuador has been doing during that same time period. So Ecuador have played Mexico. They have drawn in Mexico. Ecuador have also played like Cabo Verde. They have defeated Cabo Verde 1-0. They played against Saudi Arabia. That game ended 0-0. They played against Japan. That game ended 0-0. And they played against Iraq, and the game ended 0-0. So interesting, in the last 5 games, they have only scored 1, conceding 0, but only scoring 1. Stuff. How much points that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 7 points from possible 15. Not good. Not so bad. A lot to take away from that one, if I'm being honest. But this game, it looks to be a matchup of an... I think, if anything, it would have been in the favor of Ecuador. I would actually put it in favor of Ecuador. Reason being, let's have a look at the competition that Qatar played. Let's have a look at the teams that Qatar played and where they face a defeat. They play against Lazio, that's the hybrid friendly, against a team, a league club team, which I do think that's fair competition. A lot of people might understate it, but I strongly believe that it's fair competition. And also, they drew against Jamaica, and if they drew against the Reggae Boyz, and I remember that there's a squad comprised of local players. Was that the squad that comprised of local players? I think so. That was a friendly. Yes, I believe so. And they drew 1-1. If that is the same Qatar team, I think they might be in problem. I'm going to go in favor of Ecuador. Yeah, the game against Chile might be one to tell, but that's September. The game played in September. And they defeated Guatemala. All right. They lost to Canada. Interesting stuff, people. Interesting stuff. Really, really interesting. I think I might go Ecuador winning that game. I'm going to have a look at the table. Let's see what the table looks like. With Ecuador putting the first 3 points on board, I'm going to go Ecuador 2-1. I think it's more of a draw. I'm going to go Ecuador 2-1. Close 2-1. Davian said draw 1-1. Actually said Ecuador 2-1. Number 1 guy said Qatar 1. Home at 1-0 home advantage. Number 1 guy said Ecuador go back through the door. David Beckham said Ecuador 2, Qatar 0. Del J Gaming said Ecuador win 3-0. So with Ecuador winning the first game out of the lot, that will put them in a very good position starting off the campaign. Very, very good position starting off the campaign. So that's Group A. First matchup of Group A. From me though, let's have a look at the group in entirety. If we want to predict, let me close the poll. There's so much persons participate. I'm going to close the poll, people. It doesn't really matter how much person participate. Hopefully, we will see 20 votes in the poll. Closing out the poll. And the poll is ended. And this is what the poll states. Who's going to win this matchup? Ecuador got 65% chance of winning, whilst Qatar 25% and a draw 15%. Total of 20 votes. I expected to see a little bit more votes, but that's how it is sometimes. Now, let's have a run through the teams, the groups, and let's do somewhat of a semi-predictions of who might leave the groups, people. So we're going to start off with Group 1. This is going to be a tough group. I do think that Qatar do have a strong chance of advancing, but when you look at Senegal, without a Sadio Mane, that is a huge blow to Senegal. Big blow. But I strongly believe that Senegal do have quality in their team to still advance. I'm going to go between Senegal and Netherlands to advance out of this group. Nevertheless, we will see how that one goes. This is my opinion, people. In the comment section for this group, please drop your opinion. Who you think might advance from this one? Kavan Skull said, I feel Qatar is a fighter and they will not put on a great show. And they will put on a great show for the first match. What are the expectations of teams advancing? In the comment section, please drop who you think are likely to advance from this matchup. Drop that in the comment section, people. I would really appreciate it if you do so. Bala himself said it's a 3-1 win for Ecuador. David Beckham said Senegal and Ecuador. Bala himself said Netherlands. Cavani School said Senegal and Netherlands. Del J Gaming said Lions are going to top a group. Bala himself said Netherlands and Ecuador. David Beckham said Senegal and Netherlands. Jordan Chichi said Netherlands and Ecuador. That's going to be interesting. That's definitely going to be interesting, people. All right, so let me move to Group B. Let's have a look at Group B, people. Let's have a look at Group P. Number one guy said Netherlands and Qatar will make it. Group B now, people, we have England, Iran, United States, and Wales. England, Iran, United States, and Wales. Janice Brand said Netherlands and Ecuador. Number one guy, okay, Netherlands and Qatar will make it. I just read that. So for Group B, people, in my perspective, I think England are likely to top this group, and I'm going to say Wales. I'm going England and Wales for this aspect of it. What do you think about that one? David said England and USA. Kylian Mbappe said Wales atop the group, England second. Janice Brand said England and USA. Achille said England and Wales. David Beckham said Bill, go play golf. Go play golf. Richard said USA and England. Bala himself said Wales top USA runners-up group. Runners-up, England third coach gets sacked. England third coach gets sacked. Whoa. They don't have England for advance from the group stage. That's interesting. Cavan School said England top it and USA and Wales for second. Del J Gaming said England and Wales. Actually said Bale is a different beast when he plays for Wales. And that is true. I agree with that. If him can't not club stage, when he put on the Wales jersey, he changed, he transformed into a beast. And I do agree 100% with that one. Kylian Mbappe said Southgate not a good coach. Jordan 33 said England and Wales. We're going to move away from this one, people. Unfortunately for the USA fans, my sincere apologies. If I get this wrong, so be it. That's his football. That is what we do, predictions. Predictions don't mean you get it right, because you don't know. David said the problem with England, they just can't get it right. I don't know. It's the best talent if I see him in this era for football. No, they have quality. A lot of quality in the team. Unfortunately, I think with them not winning the World Cup or even going to semifinals, it might be down to coaching. It might be down to coaching. Coaching is the only reason they might not get something from this. Coaching. Bring it to coaching, people. And I never get the World Cup vibes until actually. Let me tell you, people. Let me be honest. I wasn't really feeling the World Cup vibes until I actually started on this program. It's the first time since the World Cup been mentioned that I am feeling that vibe, saying yes, the World Cup is upon us and we're looking to do something. But I'm just getting the feeling, people. If I'm being honest, I'm just get the little tingle in my stomach, my stomach, you know, and a little tummy. That little nice feeling. And that's how I know that going forward from here, I might have some good programs going forward from here. So looking for some tactical breakdown. You will see some tactical breakdown, people, where maybe you see me standing and doing tactical breakdown on the board. Just look forward for that, people. Look forward for those aspects. So Ballem says the English players have too much ego. Hashtag Maguire, best defender in the world. Don't come at me, people. I'm not the one who did it. I'm not the one who said it. He's the best defender in the world. Hashtag Maguire, best defender in the world. Hashtag GOAT Maguire, best defender in the world, people. Do not come at me for stating my opinion. Do not come at me for showing for what the statistics are saying. Do not come at me. Killing Mbappe said the USA is a one-man team. Pulisic ain't that good either. He's not the best. He's not the best. And he struggled, really, really struggled. Bala, stop laugh off of my opinion. Bala himself, stop laugh off of my opinion. That people, listen. I can't manage the trolling. Stop the trolling. Stop the trolling. Stop the trolling, people. We're looking forward to have a really good competition in the World Cup. Stop the trolling. Raisin said Gio Reyna. Quality. I can't deny that. Quality. What's his name, man? The midfielder play for Juventus. Quality. Real quality player. Raisin said Pulisic is not the best. Reyna is better. Sergio Dest, no, not really. Sergio Dest has really dropped off the boil. McKennie, he's the player. Thank you very much for that, Ricardo Robinson. Thank you for really bringing that. McKennie is the player. I'm trying to remember. Jaden Poorman said, Netherlands for the World Cup. Del Gaming said McKennie. Barham says the USA and Wales will get the best of England. Trust me, that's going to be interesting. Now for Group C, people, who will advance out of this group? Let me tell you something, people. This is one of the toughest game, the toughest group. This is one of the toughest group. Saudi Arabia, or Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, Poland. People, in the comment section, tell me who you think will advance from this group. So Bala himself said Argentina and Poland. Bala said, okay, just kill him. Said France top in the group for sure with Denmark second. Kavan School said Argentina and Poland. Bala himself said France all the way. Actually said I wouldn't even count out Iran. Remember them almost kick out Portugal last World Cup. True. Jordan Poorman said Argentina and Mexico. Mbappe said France my side. We don't reach us the France team. Some more people are peep on the France team. Ricardo Robinson said Argentina and Mexico. Fine. Dele Gaming said Argentina and Poland. No, for me, I do think that this is a tough group. Really tough group. But I strongly believe Argentina and Mexico will be the two teams that advance from this group. A lot of people do not remember that Mexico is ranked in the top 10. And there's a reason why Mexico is ranked in FIFA ranking, top 10 ranking. There's a reason for that. They have been very consistent every single World Cup for the past maybe 10 years. They have been really consistent. I think Mexico and Argentina will advance from this one. Del J Game said Argentina and Poland. Ricardo Robinson said Argentina and Mexico. Jordan said Mexico and Jordan 33 said Mexico and Poland. Woo. YK Neem said Saudi Arabia can play a dark horse too. Yeah, but not. Remember now, we just saw wasn't who Argentina playing our friendly? Saudi Arabia. We just saw Argentina slap up a team. I don't remember who. David said Argentina and Mexico. And Balem says, what if Mexico and Poland advance? Hey! That would have been, bro, that would have been detrimental. That's how it is. All right, so let's move now. Oh, it was the UAE. Okay. Just remember. Yeah, that's true. Let's move now to Group D. Group D, people. Group D. We have France, Denmark, Tunisia, Australia. France, Denmark, Tunisia, Australia. So those are the four teams in this group. Only two advance. In my perspective, let's think about this now, people. Let's think about this now, people. Before we start doing the predictions, who's gonna advance from this group? For the past 4 World Cups or 4 or 5 World Cups, the team that win the World Cup do not advance out of the group stage for the following World Cup. Listen, people, I want you guys to listen. for the past 4 or 5 World Cups, the team that wins the World Cup do not leave the following group stage. So, as David Beckham said, nothing to think about. I do think that is something to think about. The World Cup curse. Kylian Mbappe said the curse shall be broken. David said, have some confidence in your side. Listen, the only issue I'm having is the World Cup curse. That's the only issue I'm having. In my perspective, though, my personal perspective, I have France and Denmark to advance from this group. My perspective. Ricardo said the group is too easy for France. Cavan School said this group is easy for France. That statement won't work for France. Jaden Poorman said Denmark first, France second, not in good form. Also key players injured. Del J Gaming said Denmark, then France. Ooh, interesting. Very, very interesting. Bala himself said Group D will finish as is right now. Actually said Denmark first and France second, but Tunisia might get second knowing the curse. Alright. So we'll see. Jordan 33 said Denmark and France. Del J Gaming said Denmark and France. So let's move now, people, to Group E, where we have a tough people. I would say maybe this is a group of death. Or one of the group of death. We have Spain, Germany, Japan, Costa Rica. Spain, Germany, Japan, Costa Rica. People, want you guys listen. Spain, Germany, Japan, Costa Rica. Is this where one of the big guns get toppled over? One of the big nations get themselves broken into pieces. Is this the group that you will see one of them? Because I have Japan as one of those teams advancing from this group. I have Japan. People listen keenly. I have Japan advancing as one of those teams from this group. May sound contrary. May sound contradicting. May sound controversial. People, do not take this Japan team light. Now, let me look in the comment section. Kylian Mbappe said, with Mbappe and Benzema firing, we can win. Bala himself said, Japan will advance. Trust me. Cavan School said, between France and Denmark, either team beat each other, will top the zone. Actually said, people must remember, say, South Korea kick out Germany out of the World Cup. Kylian Mbappe said, Spain and Costa Rica. Woo. Del J Gaming said, Germany, then Spain, but don't be surprised if Japan get second. Hey, Del J Gaming, you kind of cushion yourself, you know. Safe shoulder you take. You're taking a safe shoulder. Jordan 33 said Costa Rica and Japan. Bala himself said Spain remind me of Liverpool this season. Everyone found them out. David Beckham said I have Germany and Japan advancing. Kylian Mbappe said Costa Rica go quarterfinals 2014. And Cavan School said Germany and Spain. Actually said Spain and Germany. And I am going to say for this time around, I am saying people, Japan and Germany to advance from this group. A lot of people don't know that the same Spain team, they have listen, the age curve has hit them. The age curve has hit them this time around, the Spain team. So they have a lot of young players. They're bringing a lot of young players to this World Cup. You're bringing a lot of young players to this World Cup. And also, yes, they have the general old players. We all know who would be turned up. But in this competition, specifically World Cup, experience is a big factor. Bala himself said exactly. Kylian Mbappe said Spain have bare young players. They also leave the best keeper for Spain. That's Bala himself said. David said Germany have Milsa. Oh, Misela. And now they are so now they are good. So they are good now. I'm going Germany and Japan for this group. Spain supporters are gonna really come at me when things don't work out. They're gonna come at me when things don't work out. People, hey, look at this group. No problem. Again, people. I don't want trouble. I want problems. I don't want trouble. This is what this group is saying. I don't want trouble. I want problems. Belgium, Canada, Morocco, Croatia. Group F. Belgium, Canada, Morocco, Croatia. Let me say it again. Belgium, Canada, Morocco, Croatia. This is what this group entails. This is a pretty difficult group. Extremely difficult. People, extremely difficult. This categorically is one of the group of death. No. A lot of people are saying Morocco could be the dark horse. But I want you to remember how well this Croatia team did last World Cup. I want you guys to remember that. Now, Belgium, who is not really in the best form, I do believe that when a lot of people hear the term or hear the word Belgium, the first thing pop up in their mind is Kevin De Bruyne. And I do think that's where they're looking at things wrong. Not because they have one of the best players in the world, similar to Croatia in Luka Modric, means that automatically they must go through. Bless up, Stefan Wright. Really happy to see you here. As you hear the term Belgium, the first thing pop to mind is Kevin De Bruyne. And we are looking at the Belgian team in the aspect of a De Bruyne quality. No, De Bruyne is huge. The best player in the Belgian team. So you can't categorize the Belgium team in regards to De Bruyne. Kylian Mbappe said Magic better than De Bruyne. That's a tough one. Both are quality, but maybe boil down to preference. And my preference, I would say, is my preference would be De Bruyne. My preference will be De Bruyne. That would be my preference, De Bruyne. Let me send some. I'm gonna try and send something. Sort out something here, people. What I didn't get to do it this morning, so I'm trying to sort it out right now. Whereas I'm sure most of you guys would have seen that there's a World Cup Fantasy League going on. I've already joined quite a few of them. There is a World Cup Fantasy League. Let me see. I'm not seeing. Anyways, I'll be looking at that at the next point in time. David Beckham said, "No man, you have Tillemans and Witsel and hopefully Lukaku and both Hazard." Well, what can you say of both Hazard? What have you seen of them in recent time? What have you really seen of them in recent time to say that? I would agree Tillemans. Yes, I would agree with that. And Axel Witsel, who is actually up in age, not really as his best. So look at that as well. It's tough. Bala himself said Croatia, Belgium. Mbappe said Magic better than De Bruyne. I just read that. David said, just read that. Kylian Mbappe said Canada and Croatia. Remember now Canada, who is in fine form, really building a young, youthful project. This group is tough. I'm going to say Belgium and Croatia. I'm going to say Belgium and Croatia. I'm going to go Belgium and Croatia. I can be wrong with this one for sure. I'm going Belgium and Croatia. That's what I'm going, people. Belgium and Croatia. Ricardo Robinson said Canada will get out. I don't know. This one is hard. So I'm just go with two teams. Bala himself said, I don't see Hazard in the Belgium team at all. That's a mistake for me. Del J Gaming said, each team in this group just have star baller. Agree. David Beckham said, Torgan is good. Torgan Hazard. Actually said, Trossard is a good player. Should be starting over Eden Hazard. Killing said, Hazard not firing. Bala himself also said, yes, he's playing better than Hazard at present moment. Now, let's move to the next group, people. Big group. Yeah, I don't think that this group is so hard to... For this group, people, I'm going to go Brazil, Switzerland to advance from this group. Brazil and Switzerland. Tough and Cameroon. I'm going Brazil and Switzerland. What are your thoughts on this group, people? They said, which app have World Cup Fantasy? Alright, it's not the app, people. You know, may I try find it now, people. Me can explain to you guys. I'm trying to find it, and I'm really trying to find it. Me just find it and me send it to. I'm gonna send it to my email. I'm gonna send it to my email. Let me check it out. So I'm gonna show you my team, what my team looks like actually. Okay, so I just found it, people. So I'm currently looking at my team. So after I finish with the predictions, I will be looking. I'll be definitely be. Oh. I'll be showing you guys what my team looks like. I'll be showing you guys what my team looks like, people. So give me a sec. The name of my team is MG Sports TV. You guys already would have known that. But we'll definitely. David said Brazil, Serbia. Bala said Brazil will go finals and lose to us, France. Delegate Gaming said don't rule out Serbia. David Beckham said I think Brazil and Serbia. Kylian Mbappe said Serbia and Swiss. Brazil are come last. Jeez. Kavan School said correct choice you make, bro. I'll be dropping the fantasy quite soon. I'll let you see. Jordan 33 said Brazil and Serbia. Ooh, Kylian Mbappe said Serbia and Swiss. Brazil are come last. Hey, Mbappe, why do you think Brazil are come last? Really? Del J Game said Mitrovic and Vlahovic are two class striker. Yeah, but what about the support? To be the top at the end of your game, you need that support. Alright, so let me go. Let me move away from this. For me, it's Brazil and Switzerland. Let's see what Granite Xhaka can do in these times. Group G. So that's Group G. Now let's move now to the last group. Now this here, tough group. As I said, I have Ghana to advance. But with who? What if Portugal don't make it out of this group? People, who do you think will advance from this group? Bala himself said best group for me. David said Brazil side tough this World Cup, man, just be honest. I think so as well. Davian said Portugal, Uruguay. David said Portugal and Uruguay and Ghana best third. Portugal side balance, that's what Davian said. Del J Gaming said Tadic can be support for Serbia. People, we're on the fresh group now, the last group of the competition. We are on the last group of the competition, people. What are your thoughts on that one? Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, Korea. Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, Korea. What are your thoughts on that one? Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, Korea. What are your thoughts, people? What are your thoughts on that one? Who will advance? Ball himself said Portugal and anyone. Dale J. Game said Portugal, then Korea. Jordan Turner said Portugal and Ghana. David said Portugal and Uruguay. Davian said Portugal side. Balance, I just read a while ago. In my perspective, it won't be as easy as Portugal as I walk through. But remember people, a lot of people are saying Portugal solely because of Cristiano Ronaldo. And they don't want to see Cristiano Ronaldo go out early. That's why most persons are saying Portugal. That's why most persons are saying Portugal. But if you should look at the performances, you will say, this Portugal team, If you really look at the performances, yeah, you can look at the wins and say, yeah, they have won, but look at the performances and say, this Portugal team is quite contrary, you know. Yeah, I think so. But anyways, I have Portugal and Ghana to advance. Actually said Portugal to look to even reach World Cup. Baladar said CR doing another interview if Portugal don't make it. Have you guys ever seen the meme of CR? Seven when he has on this cap and a backpack, and the title, the caption is, "I'm gonna tell Piers Morgan." I'm telling you from right now. Each time Portugal lose a game, you'll be seeing that meme coming out. Let me see if I can find it. There's this big show. I just met up on something. The guy that always is beside Messi, that they say is Messi, personal bodyguard, his teammate. What's his name, man? He's always protecting Messi. I can't remember his name, but find it very, very funny. Actually said Portugal now impressed me at all. Kylian Mbappe said we should make him leave in January. Who? That's who. Who? Actually said, and CR7 drama makes it worse. Oh, DePaul, yeah. It's like Messi was doing some handshake with some players, and DePaul was right beside Messi, not going anywhere. It's like, I'm ensuring that Messi is okay. DePaul, yeah, man, just remember his name. I'm ensuring that Messi is okay, 100% okay before I left. I'm not leaving Messi on the pitch alone by himself. He needs protection. I'll do all things in my power to ensure that Messi is 100% okay. It's interesting. And I love it. I actually love it. I love the meme. And I do believe, I 100% believe that DePaul know exactly what is happening and is feeding off it. I strongly believe so. This is actually good PR for him because it builds his profile. It really, really builds his profile. I do believe so. And I personally think that both DePaul and Messi have a good, really, really good relationship. So, but it's just funny. It's really, it's really, really funny. So I'm going to look for I'm going to tell Piers Morgan. I can't find it. I can't find it. But I need that meme. I need that meme. I really need that meme. The reason I need it is because I'm gonna do some trolling. You guys know already. You guys already know that I love a bit of trolling, and that as a part of a as being a part of content creator, I do believe that trolling is actually a must. You must do that. Okay, so there's a picture posted by both Messi and Ronaldo. Anyways, actually said that news will come out after Portugal losing the round of 16. Ball himself said, I think Argentina made a big mistake leaving Garnacho. What you think? All right, he's young. I understand there's a lot of hype around him, but you have to remember that he just hit the scene. And who would you bring him over? Think about that. Who would you bring him over? Bala himself. But trust me, Ronaldo already leave Manchester United, just waiting on announcement. I think so as well. I think so. Del J Gaming said Garnacho not ready yet. I do think that he's young and still have more time, man. Leave him, man. Let him grow to meet his expectations. Let him grow to meet his expectations, man. So we can leave him alone. That is his question. Who would you bring him over? Surely not DePaul. 100% not DePaul. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough one for him, man. There's so much player. Yes, he is a young prodigy, but there's so much quality in that Argentina team, specifically as per position. It'd be hard to bring him over any of those players. Cavani Scholes said, my team, Portugal, isn't just about Ronaldo. We have a lot of competent players in the team. I agree. But I do think that the whole issue of Ronaldo, of Ronaldo in regards to what is happening, it can do take a mental state on the team itself. I do believe so. Surely not Martinez nor Alvarez. All those players are ahead of him. I do think that the attacking force that Argentina has right now, all those players in that attacking force are ahead of Garnacho. And Garnacho is actually a versatile player. Bala himself said he got a lot to prove. He's stepping up and fully attacking. He could have helped Messi, not taking off the pressure off Messi. A big with his skills. Oh, camera freeze. That always happen. That always happen. Yep. Yeah, and I'm back. And I am back. So, we have covered it. We have closed off all the groups and aspects of what were the expectations. A lot of people are not expecting some teams to go through, and that is football. That is football. And that is the reason why we love football. And that is the reason why we discuss football on a day-to-day basis. Now, as I said, people, most definitely this has been a show 1 hour, and I do think this has been a pretty much a good show. We didn't have a big turnout, but definitely it's quite a fun one. Mbappe said if Messi injured, Argentina is fragile. Bala himself said Garnacho can play across the top in attacking midfield. Yes, he's versatile like that. Left, right, center. Well, never really seen him at striker before. I've seen what he can do inside the 18-yard box, so maybe he has that attribute. But definitely. But he's young. He's a young prodigy, and he needs time. This is the World Cup. People, the World Cup is a big stage, you know. It's a big stage. Huge stage. And if you look at the teams that won World Cup, are most like some of the teams that have been building for a long time period and have vast amount of experience. Balam says hashtag Mbappe. Tedelino said, is Mona game going to be live? Yes, it will be live and Sportsmax. It's going to be on Sportsmax. First God said Garnacho will take Di Maria place when he retires. Exactly. Yeah, I think so. But no, Garnacho can't walk in a Di Maria boots. Di Maria is one of the most elite wingers in football. One of the most elite wingers. That man's stats is crazy. And not only stats, is week in, week out performance. Just his performance. And what a lot of people don't know about Di Maria, And Demaria best performances 90% of the time is big games. In the big moments. The big games. And you'll see him turn up. Now, for finals, Argentina have been to quite a lot of finals, and a lot of people might say missing a turn up, but we can tell you for sure. Look at Demaria's performance. What time will it be live? I think about 4:15. It's the first match of the day. Surprisingly, really surprised me, but that's how it is. Ball himself said Mbappe was really young, and he was France's best player. But remember, the level that Mbappe was at when he got called to the World Cup squad versus the level that Garnacho is at right now is vastly far off. It's a big, huge gap. Mr. Johnson said, actually, it's Garnacho have to wait till Messi retire to start for Argentina. Mr. Johnson, gonna Jamaica play cricket 50-50 finals today as well. But you know a thing about it though, Mr. Johnson? I don't really watch cricket. The last time I watched cricket was back in the days with Shanda Paul, Brian Lara retired already, but Shanda Paul, Bravo, Gil still play, I think Gil retire. Those are the last time I really sit and watch some cricket. I think when them really fight out Stanford, they kind of have a problem with that. Yeah, me understand what really happened, but yeah, those are the last time I really sit and watch some cricket, as in sit and watch good cricket. Yeah, because Malanga was my favorite bowler. My favorite batsman after Brian Lara was Shanda Paul. And there's quite a few names. Probably not remember some of the names them, but I don't really know much about cricket, and that's a long time ago. And from that, I don't really have interest because I don't know if I recruiting of the cricketers or the type of cricketers. Yeah. When them the time the Bravo just a touch stage, Samuels young. That's a Marlon Samuels young, but a long time ago that man. Actually, the last time I watched West Indies was 2012. Balam says, Manchester United is hiding Garnacho talent. Manchester United is my team, but I can tell you this. We have the worst board at Manchester United. Even Ilanga played more than Garnacho. So, look at it. I think Ilanga is a good talent. Good young talent. But that's football. That is football. Listen, Ronaldo came out in an interview openly showing about what the club is about, what they're doing, and the direction that they're going. And a lot of people are bashing Ronaldo because he's bashing the club. And guess what? The same people who are bashing Ronaldo for bashing the club are bashing the club. They just don't want any player to come out and bash. They don't want no player or no outsiders to bash the club. All of the fans are allowed to bash the club. And I think they do have a point in that. As a fan, you don't want to see your players coming out and say, hey, you're going to say, get away, man. Get away from my club. That's how it is. That's football. Cavan Scholes said, that's true about the Maria, bro. Me upset when Van Gaal let him leave Manchester United because he don't know how to play him. Bala himself said, Ilanga only talent is running up and down. Look at his touches and shooting. I agree that it might not be the best at present moment, but that is football. They will learn and they will get better. I remember one time someone told me that the only thing that Martinelli can do is run fast. And look at Martinelli now. Bala himself said, Bala Dahl said, clutch, my general, Garnacho just touch the road. Yeah, man, he will get some time. And his time will come. Del J Gaming said, the Maria win the with Argentina in win the Copa del Rey Copa finals. I mean, almost a Copa del Rey on the Copa finals. But that's how it goes. Cavan Scholes said Garnacho time is now, so each player just have to wait for their time. So he will be a top player for my United team. Bala himself also said Ilanga's second season now playing full team football and him not convincing. Yeah, but he can't play week in, week out. Look how much issues. Remember, no, Bala himself. If Ronaldo is underperforming, Rashford underperforming, Bruno Fernandes is just a fine his footing. So much players underperforming who are senior experienced players. What do you expect from the young players? What do you expect from the young players who are still learning their craft? It's going to be difficult. If the senior experienced top quality players are underperforming because of the system, the issues, and all of these things at the club, what do you expect from the young players? It will be difficult. It's going to be difficult. Brazil and Argentina finals for me, if possible. Would like to see Messi win the World Cup. Definitely. Anyway, so people, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you guys my fantasy team. Let me see if I can bring it up. World Cup fantasy. World Cup Fantasy 2022. Let's go over to the World Cup. So people, let's have a look. Let me log in. That's not it. Oh, this is it. I don't know what's happening, people. I'm trying to figure out. Thank you, David Beckham. Thank you very much. Welcome to the military squad. Thank you very much for joining and becoming a member of the channel. Most definitely appreciate it. Let me see. I'm trying to find. My sincere apologies, people, because I'm trying to find it at present moment, and for some reason, it's giving me a lot of difficulties. All right, so let me see if I can. All right, let me see. Google screen. Let me see if I can find it. Good. That is it, people. That is it, people. Have a good look at it. So, this is what my team looks like. I'm trying to. Hopefully, I try to make the screen bigger so you guys can see. May I try see? Oof. All right, so hopefully you guys can see me at all, but because I don't know why they need to work on the interface. I do believe that they need to work on the interface. I was trying to sort out the interface, but it's difficult, really, really difficult. So this is what my team looks like, people. Baldos, the Brazil Argentina final. They say Garnacho is the next Ronaldo. Imagine playing with Messi and Ronaldo at that age. All right, so this is what my World Cup fantasy team looks like, people. This is what it looks like. Most definitely. In goal, I have Alisson. I have a back five. Lisandro Martinez, Joao Cancelo, Van Dijk, Varane, Ben White. So that's my back five. In midfield, I have Bruno Fernandes, Kevin De Bruyne, Granit Xhaka. And leading my line, I have Lewandowski and Benzema. I'm looking, what if we just add Messi? Take out this, put in Messi. Take out Benzema or Lewandowski. People, Lewandowski or Benzema. Who should I take out? Who should I take out, people? Lewandowski or Benzema. I need to put in Messi in it. I know about that Del J gaming. He has a strong right foot. People, I need to take out so they're saying leave Benzema Leave Benzema. Take out Lewandowski. All right, let me take out Lewandowski. But I'm hearing that Benzema might have issues. That's what I'm hearing. Let me take him out, captain. Remove. Let me add. Okay, so they rank. Let me add player. Let me see if I can add player. 10 million. So why Messi is locked? I can't afford this player, but Lewandowski is 11 million. Oh, 10. Oh, my word. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I got add, I take out Benzema. I'm adding Messi. And I have 10.5 left for budget. Let me see what I can add. I'm going to add Cristiano Ronaldo. People, it's a Cristiano Ronaldo, people. So this is it now. Confirm. Let me confirm it. So I have in midfield Bruno Fernandes, Kevin De Bruyne, Granit Xhaka. Maybe I can take out Xhaka and put a more attacking midfielder. Let me see which attacking midfielder I can put inside. 7.5. Budget is 7.5. That's 18 million. So I had Messi 10.5. I had 7.5 left. Alright, so let me see. Let me add Kai Havertz, no. Rafinha, not at all. Alright, let me see what I can do. Where the 7.5 striker? Ansu Fati for Spain. Not bad. No, I can't have him. I don't know why this is structured like that. You know what? Where's Messi? Let me add Messi. Oh, I can't afford Mbappe. It's 11.5. People in the comment section, give me so I have Messi and Ronaldo to lead the line. I need a midfielder that's a goal scoring midfielder. I need a goal scoring midfielder. Bala himself said, how do I sign up for this app? It's actually up it's on the World Cup website. Mbappe, no Mbappe at all. No Mbappe, Mbappe. It's too expensive. He's too expensive. Mbappe is 11.5. I think he's the most expensive player. I need a goal scoring midfielder, people. Someone advised me of a goal scoring. I already have Bruno Fernandes. I have Bruno Fernandes and Kevin De Bruyne as two, but I need another goal scoring midfielder. I need another goal scoring midfielder. What if I could add Talisman from oh, let me check the price now. Saka. I can't afford Saka. I won't be able to afford Saka. Let me see. Alright, so I have 7.5 to spend. Alright, so let me check them out. So we have, let me check now. So we have Christian Pulisic from USA. He's going to be on penalties though. I think Pulisic will be on penalties, so I'm going to take Pulisic. So Pulisic, De Bruyne, Fernandes. So that's it. So my team is now set for tomorrow's game. I'm going to captain Lionel Messi. It's my captain. Do I use vice captain? They have vice captain? No. No, not at all. So they don't have any vice captain. Squad is big. So let me run through the team again, people. So this is in goal. I have Brazil, Alisson, Lisandro Martinez of Argentina, Portugal, Joao Cancelo, Netherlands, Benzema. I have Varane from France, Ben White from England. I think Ben White is going to play. All the right backs are out. Pulisic from USA, Kevin De Bruyne from Belgium, Bruno Fernandes from Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo from Portugal, Lionel Messi from Argentina. People, out of 10, how would you rate that team? Out of 10, how would you rate that team? I'm not gonna give the team. I'm gonna give that team maybe a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Well, I shouldn't be there because if you have Ronaldo and Messi, if you have Ronaldo, De Bruyne and Messi, Varane in your defense, Van Dijk in your defense, Joao Cancelo in your defense, Bruno Fernandes in the midfield, Alisson in goal. I think, that should have been a 7. I could have given that team an 8. I'm harsh and I said 8. Maybe even if a team lack a little bit of balance, I should say 8 out of 10. Thank you. So I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. So people, I think we're going to close off now because I have to leave out to go and attend the games that I have to in today's date. So I want to say first, people, this is our first ever World Cup coverage, our first game. And as you know, the first something. So as you guys know, we've run through the games, we've run through the team. We've also looked at the World Cup fantasy team. Big up, people. Massive, massive respect. Everyone who tuned in, really, really appreciate it. So hopefully guys are doing good, and definitely tune in next time, people. For tomorrow, we will be doing a watch along for the game tomorrow. So make sure you join us, people. Make sure you join us for the watch along. Would 100% appreciate it if you guys do so. David Beckham said, your midfield need defensive-minded players. You already have Kevin and Bruno who can score. All right, so David, what happened is this, right? It's about points, racking up points. So if you put a defensive midfielder who is not going to score, you won't rack up points. So you need players who are going to score or assist to rack up the points so you can complete the first week with a lot of points. Big up, people. Massive respect. Until next time, people. Hopefully you guys are doing good. See you out. And MG Sports TV, people. Like, share, and please do subscribe. People, share the content. A lot of people are watching football right now, and they want somewhere where they can go to get reliable, day-to-day, consistent content surrounding the World Cup, live streams, commentary, and all those things. Please, people, share the content to people who you think might like it, and definitely see us how far we can grow. Until next time, people. MG Sports TV. We are out, people. Boom.